she would get together with Pam Botcher. Ruby, Pam, and Jodi would get together and do these interventions.
Pam Botcher, when I was living with Jodi, Pam Botcher was around. She was Jodi's like best friend.
Because I learned the principles that she was going to be teaching in her home so I could reinforce them when I was around my grandchildren, and it's been really a great experience.
A few weeks ago, we told you about a third member of Connexions Classroom, which is Jodi Hildebrandt's business. A woman named Pam Botcher was named along with Ruby Franke as Connexions team members. On the day of Jodi and Ruby's arrests, the two outstanding Franke children were found in Pam Botcher's care in American Fork. According to the police reports, Botcher told police that Ruby called her around noon citing a family emergency, and she asked if her two children could stay with her for a while. The two children wanted to stay with Botcher, but were ultimately placed in the care of Ruby's oldest daughter.
And I'm wondering why she's not being, why they're not talking about her.
I love taking the parenting class. My daughter was going to take the class and asked me if I would take it with her. And I thought, well, I'm pretty much done parenting. My kids are all raised, and she really encouraged me to take it with her. And I am so grateful that I did, because I learned the principles that she was going to be teaching in her home so I could reinforce them when I was around my grandchildren. And it's been really a great experience.
Hey guys, welcome back to J is for Justice. In today's video, we're going to talk about Pam Botcher, the third business partner of Connexions Classrooms. When we heard from Jodi's niece, Jessie, she went into great detail the abuse that she suffered under Jodi Hildebrandt when she was taken from her home and given to Jodi, Aunt Jodi, for discipline.
Pam Botcher, when I was living with Jodi, Pam Botcher was around. She was Jodi's like best friend. And I didn't realize that she was connected in this. I mean, I have very strong feelings towards Pam because of not that she was directly applying abuse, like just she wasn't like actually involved, but she was one of the people that was like constantly surveilling, like the surveillance of like reporting back to Jodi. She was always at the house just because she was friends with Jodi, so it's sometimes a little murky. But wow, that's very disappointing, and I'm wondering why she's not being, why they're not talking about her.
The crazy thing now is Jessie's an adult, and she remembers Pam Botcher. So why are we not talking about Pam Botcher? Why are we not talking about the fact that she had two of Ruby's children in her care when this all broke? Ruby called Pam Botcher at noon, the day of the arrest, the day that R snuck away from that hellhole in the desert. Ruby called Pam Botcher around noon and asked her to go to the rec center and pick up Julie and Abby. And she did. And she brought them back to her house, and she had them cleaning and scrubbing floors, possibly even mowing grass. And another interesting thing in the body cam of Pam, which we were going to get to in a few minutes, is her mention of friends coming in from Costa Rica. One more clip of Kevin Franke talking about the dealings between Pam, Ruby, and Jodi. Prepare yourselves. It's weird.
Ruby, Pam, and Jodi would get together and do these interventions. That's what they call them. And so they'd just go up and lock themselves in a room for 4 or 5 hours, and then they'd come out and they'd all just be on cloud nine, and Ruby would share with me like she had this amazing vision, and I wrote it and recorded it all down, and we have a work to do from God, and you're part of it, and the bishop's part of it, and we're all part of bringing all this stuff to the world. And so we continued in that dynamic for the next 6 or 7 months until she went on a trip with Jodi and Pam down to Arizona, and I think they, like, when I read her journal, she went into Mexico or something and bought drugs or something, like prescription drugs for the emergency kits. And when she came back from that trip, before she even brought the bags into the house, she pulled me in and said, I want to talk with you, and that's when she asked me to leave.
Okay, I told you it was weird, right? So now we're going to get into the body cam of the day of the arrest, August the 30th, 2023 in American Fork. And this is after Pam Botcher has had them all day. Now keep in mind, Ruby called Pam at noon. This body cam footage starts at 6:25 p.m. So she had the two girls for 6 hours that day. There's one thing in this body cam that she says that has always bothered me, and that's about her friends coming from Costa Rica. I don't know why this bothers me so much, but the timing just seems impeccable, and she doesn't really look like she's expecting company. You know, it's already 7 p.m. almost there. So whatever happened with those guests from Costa Rica, I wonder?
How's it going?
Good.
I'm Officer Hawkins, sir. I'm looking for Pam. Is Pam in today?
Yeah, that's my wife.
Is your wife? She's here.
Hi.
Hello, Pam. How are you doing?
Good.
I'm Officer Hawkins, American Fork Police Department.
Hi.
So we had a agency assist out of St. George in Springville that we're just looking for. Okay. When you picked her up, what was the case? Did somebody ask you to pick her up, or did you just pick her up? What was going on?
Well, I'm having guests coming, and she came and did some cleaning for me.
Some cleaning for you?
We're right now in the house.
In the living room right here.
Okay, great. We're gonna have both of you come out here then.
If you can, just for a second. We just have to go over some stuff.
You have a warrant?
Yeah, we do.
Let me see it, please.
So, it's in my car, but right now, my concern is...
Will you just tell them you're all right?
Well, we
Yeah.
have to physically see her.
Come to the doorway.
We'll go ahead and get the copy of the warrant for you, okay?
You have a warrant for my house?
Specifically for you.
For you and the child.
Yeah. Okay. So,
What is going on?
as of right now, I'll just need you to give your phone to your husband.
Okay.
Okay? And as of this moment, you're going to be detained right now, okay?
Okay.
Okay,
So
so,
what does that mean?
is there anything on you?
No.
Okay, perfect. Just put your hands in front of you, okay? Just going to place you temporarily under
Wait,
arrest. Okay?
wait.
I'll
What are you
explain to
doing?
you that I'll explain
What
to
are you guys doing?
I've explained this already. I'm being as courteous as I can.
Okay, well, I'm going to call an attorney.
That's fine.
I don't know what's
Yeah,
going
I don't
on.
even know what this is all about.
Okay, so I'm
Put
going to
my
explain
wife
to you
in
when we get to the car.
handcuffs, I mean-
Yes, I just explained to you that you're being detained right now. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk you to my car, okay? I need this officer to stay with your husband, and I'm going to explain everything to you when we get there, okay? So are you familiar with any officers in Springville?
No.
Okay.
Not at all.
Do you have siblings or kids in St. George?
Well, I have a married daughter,
Okay. What's her name?
Stacy.
Okay. Do you know of any issues that they just went through today?
No, do you?
Yes, I do. So that's why I'm trying to figure out. So we were requested by St. George and Springville Police to make contact here, the residents is here, then to detain you currently until questions are answered. Okay.
What kind of questions?
So I'm gonna call the main officers from Springville, and that's where I'm gonna tell them that I have you detained, and he can question you from now. Does that make sense? So now you know pretty much as I do. Okay. So I'm gonna call him, and we're just gonna go from there. Okay.
So what do I have to do with it? Why am I like this when haven't resisted or anything?
Because I have to detain you momentarily until I figure out what charges they're gonna go with at you. So like I said, we were requested by another agency to locate you and detain you temporarily under a warrant to figure out what this is. He's right there, which means you had her. That make sense?
Yeah, she comes over to my house all the time.
I'm going off what you're saying. I'm going off what they're saying. I don't know what's the truth. I know that she's here. I don't know if she came willingly or not.
Well, can't you ask her?
That's what we're about to do.
Okay.
But as of right now, that's why I separated you, because I want the truth. I don't want coercion. I don't want her being felt like she has to say stuff. Yeah. All that kind of stuff. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put you in there. We're going to drive back to the front so you can hang out right in front of your house.
Thank
okay?
you. Okay.
All right, watch your hand. So just, can you tie yourself or no? Or can you place your seatbelt or no?
No.
No? Okay. Yes, it does. I don't know if it's Stacy per se, but it's one of them. So then it is her. Okay, I just turned on your AC, okay?
Public safety.
How's it going? This is Officer Hawkins with American Ford Police Department. How you doing?
Hi, good. How are you doing?
Good. So I just want to get some 5 W's on this case I had. So I made contact. I have Pam in the backseat of my car detained, and I'm in the house.
In the house?
Yep.
Okay, we've got a unit that's going to be heading over. Let me find out who it is, okay?
Yeah.
Did they tell you who's going over? Okay. All right, let me see if I can just transfer over to my officers out there, okay?
Appreciate it. Thank you.
I'm sorry, what was your name one more time?
This is Officer Hawkins, Hawkins.
All right, I'm going to send you over to Detective Ford. Give me just 1 second. Thank you.
Thank you. Hello, hello. This is Officer Hawkins of American Ford Police Department.
Hey, this is Detective Mulford. How are you?
Detective Mosin? Is that what you said? Mulford. Okay. How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good. So I just want, if you can just give me the lowdown of what's going on today, because I have the agency that says I detained Pam. She's in the backseat of my car, and then I have in the house in front of me.
You in the house?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Give me 1 second.
Okay.
Yeah. Let me get your phone real quick.
Mine?
Sorry, I'm talking with DCFS.
Okay.
We have DCFS here. They're on their way. They're going to come pick right now.
Okay.
So if you can detain Pam still for a minute, and then there, and DCFS will be there in just a minute.
Okay. Can you at least give me a synopsis of what this is in regards to?
Alright, yeah. So,
I'll just have you stand by your truck really quick for right now, sir, okay? I'll come over there in a second. You're coming to this house, I just need you to stand right there for a second. I get you. Just give me 2 seconds, okay?
What? So what's going on? Are you there?
Yeah, I got someone that rolled up to the driveway behind me, so just told him to wait.
Okay. So what's going on is we got a call from DCFS because St. George PD got a call about 2 kids that were found locked up in a safe and tied up, and it's siblings, and the suspects are the parents.
Okay.
St. George has mom and dad detained down there, and they are doing some interviews right now to kind of figure out everything that's going on. There's one other sibling that we're still looking for, that are considered still dangerous, and DCFS has a warrant to take them both into custody and into state's custody. Pam was seen picking up in the Springville Rec Center around 1:15 today, and that's how we kind of figured that out and had you guys go out there. So we're still kind of figuring everything out, but that's the basis of it, is that these kids there's a warrant to take them into state custody. A couple of them are found again malnourished and bound and locked in a safe. So
Okay.
that's where we're at, and then we're still looking for the other one.
Okay.
But I think DCFS is on their way right now. Can you confirm the address that you're at right now? Okay. Alright, I'm gonna make sure that they have that right address, and then they're already on their way, so they should be there shortly.
Okay.
To take the
So,
back.
is it just then there's not an arrest warrant for Pam?
No. Hey,
Okay.
We're gonna have to talk that do we want to make it? Confirm their PD and go to their PD. Yeah, that's. Can you guys transport Pam to your PD? We can send some detectives up there to go interview her.
Depending, we have freaking a couple of calls coming out, some disturbances, so I mean, it's possible, just depending on how long it would be, or I mean, they're pretty cooperative, honestly, so I don't think if I let them stay here at the home when DCFS picked it up, I don't think they'll do anything, or leave, if that makes sense.
They've been pretty cooperative with you?
Yeah, they've been pretty cooperative, more so confused.
Okay. Here, I got my sergeant right by me. He's talking to one of the other siblings. Give me 1 sec. Okay, I'm on my way up there right now.
Okay.
Okay, so I'll, if you can just kind of hold on for a second, or at least keep an eye on the house. I'll make sure she doesn't make that way and you let her know. I'm on my way up there right now.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thanks. Bye.
Okay. So, like I told you everything that I know, right? And as soon as I find out, I tell you kind of thing, right? Pretty transparent, okay? So today, your daughter in St. George was hooked up with DCFS on a possible child abuse. Okay.
My daughters, are you sure you have the right daughter? Stacy Crane?
Someone from St. George that has their child.
No, that's not my daughter.
Okay. Well, those officers are on their way up here to talk to you.
Okay.
And talk to her.
Okay.
And DCFS is on their way as well.
Okay.
I'm not here to argue the logistics.
No, I know.
I'm telling you what I know.
Yeah, it's just those would be my granddaughters, and those aren't my granddaughters. Those are my friends' daughters.
Okay. So your friend's daughters then?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Is Ruby Franke's daughter.
Okay.
She's a friend of ours. She comes over and helps me every once in a while to do cleaning and stuff.
Okay. So this is what happened, okay? Her parents were in the situation of a child abuse allegation.
Okay.
DCFS made the report and went to the house and found children malnourished and locked in a safe. Okay?
In the safe?
In a safe. Okay? So now those officers and DCFS have taken custody of those children, and we're looking for this one. The rec center, when they went to go find her, said that you picked her up.
Yeah, I
So
did.
now they are trying to figure out
Why I picked her
why
up?
you picked her up, what you know with her. Is she okay? Did she come here willingly? All that kind of stuff.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah, they
so
can
as
ask
soon
her
as they
that.
come here,
Yeah.
we'll be on our way.
Okay.
Okay, that's why I said you're just detained. You're not placed under arrest just right now until they figure out what's going on with their part. Okay?
Okay.
So as long as she's not tied up and bound because you
I did make her scrub.
do something, you
I
know?
did make her scrub the floor, and they vacuumed and stuff because I have company coming tonight from Costa Rica.
Okay.
So, but she did it of her own free will. We had lunch.
Yeah.
We went to Rolly's farm and had ice cream.
Okay.
So
Okay.
you just want what?
That's not my case.
Okay.
DCFS and Springfield Police Department asked me to come here, make contact with you. It's here to detain you until
Okay.
they can ask questions.
Okay.
Okay. Any other questions for now? Until they get here at least?
No, yeah, I was just scared because I thought it was my daughter. That's not my daughter. My daughter only has little kids. I mean, they shouldn't have any kids that age.
Sorry.
Sorry, just switched over.
What was your question? Sorry, ask it again.
Oh,
My sergeant asked if everything was okay, so that's it.
yeah.
Any other questions I can answer for you?
No, I don't understand why having her come to my house.
Who, her?
Yeah.
Because they don't know whether it was voluntary or not. I think it's the first problem.
I see. Okay.
And the second problem is, since those children are, I don't know the full details of how mistreated or how malnourished those children are.
Okay.
All I know is that's the words and treatment that they used.
Yeah.
Which means that they are severely concerned of her well-being and every child that's in that home.
Okay. So they'll just have to talk to her and
Because I've been a part of many DCFS cases where as soon as the parents are hooked up, kids are taken. If there's any kids that aren't in the home immediately when the kids are taken, guess what? They're scurrying around. Other family members are picking them up that way. The parent can come back and grab them before DCFS takes them.
Oh, yeah.
I'm telling you, you may be a good person, but there's a lot of people in this world that aren't.
Right. Well, if DCFS is supposed to take her, then they can take her. I mean, I'm not going to try to fight that. I mean,
Well, that's what they're going to come talk to you about. They left already, so they should be here in the next 10, 15 minutes. But Springville just left as I got off the phone with him, so he's probably going to be about 20.
DCFS or whatever it is coming?
Yeah, so DCFS will come for their part first, and then the detective
So they're
Munford
just going
is
to ask
coming
her
to
if
talk
she
to you.
came willingly to my house and if
I
everything
think-
is okay?
And she has to be taken into state custody
Oh, she does? Okay.
because I think her parents were arrested.
Okay. So, I'm just wondering why they don't want...
Maybe they are.
No, I have her. She's in my house.
She's in here?
Yeah.
I didn't get told. When they get here, ask them that. Okay? All right, I'm gonna go brief your husband so he's not worrying about you.
Okay.
Just give me a second.
He's at this location.
Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna walk you to my car, okay? I need this officer to stay with your husband, and I'm gonna explain everything to you when we get there, okay?
That they've been looking for is at this location. Go ahead and step out here for me, okay?
You can see her right here.
I understand that, sir. She can also have a seat in a chair, okay?
Where's your sister? Hey, Greg, are you home? Hey, can you come over, please? Need a little help here. Okay, thanks. Bye.
What's your last name?
It's the most bizarre thing in the world. Put my wife in handcuffs.
Go ahead. Temper. Do you have any shoes with you?
Why are you asking that?
Because the juvenile not be staying at this location. There's Springfield police officers that are on their way up here, okay? And there's a warrant for her to go in their custody. So I was asking if she had shoes so that way she can put a pair of shoes on and doesn't have to walk in the gravel.
Hey, Siri, call Ruby.
Shoes with you? It's just a simple question. You don't have to look. Is it grandpa? You don't have to look at grandpa to know whether or not you have
grandpa.
shoes. Okay.
Is that your mom's number? Is it this? She's got this phone set up like this. Is my wife in that car?
Mm-hmm.
With handcuffs on?
Yes, sir. She's being detained for investigation for Springville officers.
So is Springville officers coming here to talk to her? Is that why she's detained?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. They have officers on their way.
What do we got there?
Probably your buddy you called. Is that your friend? Do you know that guy?
He's a window guy.
Oh,
Greg
window,
Parker. He
a
gave
window
us a
guy?
bid on- Greg, I'll call you. I'll call you.
You're supposed to get some window bids?
Yeah, well, he gave us one, so he's probably just following up on that.
Oh, gotcha. Do you take care of your garden and stuff, or is that your wife? It's beautiful.
Well, she does that. I normally do the lawn, but I had ankle surgery.
I saw that, yeah.
So I'm just barely starting to walk. I've been
Oh,
walking
really?
for a week, and so I did that half. She did this half. I did the back.
Oh, man. You just had surgery a week ago?
No, 7 weeks ago.
7 weeks ago, but you just started walking then. Okay, that makes sense.
What's the reason for putting her in handcuffs?
For safety reasons, if anyone is placed in one of our vehicles, it's policy.
Why did you have to put her in the vehicle?
Because she's detained right now.
Yeah, but she can be detained right here on the front porch, right?
Sure, I understand that, but also at the same time, we're unsure of all the details of the case. This isn't our case, it's an agency assist like Officer Hawkins explained to you. So we don't have all of the details information
I know, but
in regards
if you're
to
detaining
her
you
contacting.
can detain her in that chair, right?
Sure, but I'm explaining something to you, right? We can't be having her speak to you, speak on the phone, until their investigation is complete.
So bizarre. I don't know where Greg is. He lives right down the street.
Well, I don't know. Maybe he was in the middle of supper. It's 6:30.
Or you supper.
6:30's early?
Yeah. I know you don't know her, but if you knew her, you'd be embarrassed that this is happening.
Sir, like I said, I really don't have any information. All I know is that we were supposed to come here and assist Springville by detaining her and make sure. That's all of the information that I have. If I had any other information that I could give you, I would, okay? Have you guys lived in American Fork very long?
Yeah.
You have?
I've been in this house for 21 years.
Oh, really? So you like the area enough to stay that long, right? Well, good.
I mean, we've been here 35 years, probably more. Between the other house a mile away and this house.
Oh, really? Where was your other house at?
The high school.
Okay, yeah. So you didn't move too far at all then, huh?
Mm-hmm.
It's a pretty area, though. It's probably a lot busier now versus 21 years ago or 35 years
Especially
ago.
this street.
Oh, I bet. People sure do cruise on it. Has it been any less traffic since the Pleasant Grove area of 2600 North has been closed down?
Oh, yeah, it's been nice.
Yeah.
No, you should probably go, Greg. I thought he left.
Let's see if there's an ETA for you.
I'm not sure why he came. I think it was to follow up on his bid.
Yeah.
I think he wants to put those windows in. But another guy came and bid it too.
Have you not decided which bid you want?
Well, he's way, this other company is
Way
ridiculous.
less?
No, it's way more.
Really?
Yeah. He's a friend of ours. We used to live kind of by him.
Oh, okay.
And so he's done other windows for us.
Well, hopefully it works out for you with getting your windows installed.
Yeah, well,
Is it more than one, or
yeah.
is it?
Is that the officer talking to her in through that door? Is that, I don't recognize it. Is that your partner?
Yep. Yep.
Never had a police car sitting in that driveway ever. Craziest thing. And my wife's sitting there in handcuffs.
J34 on service. Is there an ETA for the 4J officer that's en route to our location? Is that Destin, Florida, your shirt? Is it? Did you go fishing while you were in Destin? No, just went to the museum?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm
Good.
a vegetarian, so I don't fish,
Oh, really?
I don't hunt, I don't shoot, I don't...
10-4, thank you for your help. Have you been vegetarian your whole life?
No, just for like 30 some years.
Oh, okay. What was the change? What made the change for you?
Anatomy lab.
Really? In college or
Yeah.
high school? Okay.
Doing prerequisites for nursing.
Okay. Did you get your RN or BSN? Yeah. Are you still working as a nurse?
Retired.
Retired.
Yeah,
Good for you.
25 years.
That's a long time to be in. What kind of nursing were you in?
I did critical care, intensive care, coronary care, and then I worked in the electrophysiology lab.
Oh, really?
And then I went to the VA and managed their pacemakers, defibrillators, all that stuff.
Oh, really? Wow. That's pretty neat. More of a specialized nursing than just your standard. Did you have to have extra training or
No.
certifications for that?
Just
No?
got it along the way.
Okay. Alright. Was it around here that you did intensive care and...
I did Utah Valley,
Oh, really?
and then I did the electrophysiology lab there, and then I did research with the doctor, and then I went to the VA.
How neat is that? So you kept really busy at the Valley.
Yeah.
I bet.
Did you want to go help them out?
No.
Okay.
No, we'll stand by. Each
All right,
day
sir.
for about 20 minutes for Springville.
Is it possible I could talk to you by my car? A little out of so we can just talk?
Yeah, if she can go in and lock the door.
Go in and lock the door.
Yeah.
If this officer goes with you, her, sure.
No.
No?
She can stay right here on the porch so you can
So I
see
can
her.
see her?
Uh-huh, absolutely.
What are you afraid of, sir?
I don't know what's going on.
So that's what I'm going to brief
And
you
what-
on, but I
and
want to
I'm
say...
telling you, I'm answering your question.
Okay.
Number one, I don't know what's going on. Number two, I don't want Springville to drive up and you guys whisk her away and take her away without giving any information or anything.
Okay.
And so, number three, her mom isn't here right now, and I feel like I'm kind of trying to protect her from getting into a bad situation.
That's understandable.
That's me.
That's understandable.
And I don't even know her that well.
So I'm
Pam
going
knows
to
her.
answer all three of those questions.
Pam knows her because she knows her mom. She's very good friends with her, has known her for a long, long time.
Okay.
And I already briefed Pam. She's understanding, cool and collective, and understands what we're doing. I would like to brief you the same way, however, I would like to do it privately, if that's all right.
Is that what Pam says we ought to do?
No.
I mean, why do I need to be briefed?
You don't have to be told anything if you don't want to. I'm doing it as a kind gesture to inform you of why everyone's here and why your wife is detained. What would you like?
I'm going to ask you a favor. I'll go do that. I want her to sit in this chair in plain view, and if Springville pulls up, then I want to be able to, I'm not going to get crazy. I don't have any weapons. I don't have anything, and I just had surgery on this ankle. I just feel a certain responsibility to her and to her mom to protect her the best that I can. Obviously, I'm freaking out gun, right? And I have a lame ankle. So what am I going to do? Nothing. But
Well, and I
if
have
they
no intent
pull
to
up,
hurt you, so-
I don't want them pulling in here and dragging her away while she's all frightened and screaming.
So, here's the deal. We've already informed you there's a warrant picked up, okay? So either way, she'll be going with the Springville
right,
officers,
let's go.
okay?
Just sit right here in the chair, okay? That's all we can do. You know, just sit there in the chair. You can rock if you want. Okay. All right.
And we can just be right here so you can watch her, okay? There's no surprises. I just want to inform you of
probably
stuff.
go a little further because she can probably hear.
I'm trying to appease you. So her parents today were under investigation for child abuse, child neglect. DCFS went to the home with the Springfield Police Department and found children in the basement, malnourished and locked in the safe. Today. Yeah.
I wonder what children that was.
DCFS tried finding all the kids that were involved, and one of them was. We don't know where she's at. Okay. Calls the rec center. The rec center says that Pam picked her up. Unknown if she went willingly or forced. I'm not saying Pam forced her. I already told her that. So we don't know. But what DCFS wants to do is they have a warrant to pick her up and take her into state custody because her parents were arrested. Now,
her parents were arrested?
Yes. So that's why
her mom was on her way to St. George.
That was the whole thing. It happened in St. George, came up to Springville got involved, and it's traced all its way back to us somehow. I don't know how you guys are involved, you and Pam.
Pam's her friend, Ruby's friend. Her husband, Kevin, or somebody, I've met him a couple times. I don't even know him. So Pam, since her mom was on the way to this, since her mom was on the way to St. George, then Pam said, I'll pick up the girls and I need some help anyway. And so she said, Ruby said they can come over and help. And so they've been helping clean. We have a guest coming from Costa Rica tonight.
That's what Pam said.
And you know, they just help clean. They clean floors. They cleaned all kinds of stuff. I don't even know anything. And so that's the reason we're involved with this right now, is because Pam went over and Ruby knew that she was coming over and getting the girls, and she got the girls.
So I told Pam as much as I knew from Springfield and how much as I knew from St. George. That was what I was informed to. Come here, locate Pam inside the residence to detain and hold on to Pam until Springfield DCFS get her. I don't exactly know what detectives want with you guys, but detectives want to talk to Pam. And DCFS wants to pick up. I know you guys are probably good people, but there's a lot of people out there that aren't. And they just want to make sure the kids are okay.
Well, they want to take her, right?
If you guys can work with DCFS and say if DCFS is okay with her staying with you guys, and that's between you and DCFS, I have no quarrel with that.
They don't know us. I don't know anything about us. You don't know anything about it.
I know I haven't had a problem with you guys.
The biggest thing that bugs me, like, I hate, you know, kids get involved and they pay the price and everything. Who knows what in the world's going on. But the biggest thing that bugs me is my wife is sitting in a patrol car handcuffed.
Yeah.
That's the thing that gets me. I mean, I feel bad for the girl and everything, but my wife, you know, she's sitting there in handcuffs. And this is the first time in the world that I've ever had a police car sitting in my driveway. And I got all the neighbors driving by. It's like, oh my goodness.
They don't know if
Greg
it's bad or
Carter
good.
drives up and he tells him to go back. And I tell him, Greg, I thought he had left. And then he said, do you need me? And I said, Greg, go. Just go.
I thought you called him here.
No.
Okay.
I saw that he texted me and said, hey, if you need me, it's like, get out of here. Just get out. He doesn't need to be involved in this stuff.
What was he here for?
Windows. He gave us a bid on windows.
That's it?
And so he's coming to check back on windows. He's a friend. So he just gave us a bit on women. That's right, he's just a weird freak thing.
Well, as soon as Springfield gets here and say that they don't want anything to do with Pam, she'll be released. That's why I said she's not under arrest, she's just detained right now because that was what they asked for. Like I told her, do you have any questions that I can answer? Because I would love to answer them, that way nobody's surprised. Is this Georgian or? No, this must be our guys. Alright, just hang out right here, give me a second, okay? I don't know, I'm thinking it's spring, I think so.
How old are you? Do you need medical attention at all? Okay. Is there a reason you're so scared right now? It's us? Okay. Well, I'm sorry if you've had a negative interaction with law enforcement in the past, okay? My intention is not to scare you. Are you okay? Or is there something that I can do to make you not feel as scared right now? Okay. Do you live in American Fork?
So, Pam, since her mom
Are you a lifeguard? Do you go to school? Or would you rather not talk?
sit down my ankles?
Sure, absolutely.
Sit in that chair.
I don't see a problem with that.
Are you?
Shuffle around. That's what I was saying before. You're welcome to have a seat if you'd like. I bet did you just mow the lawn today?
I did live it back today.
I bet it's pretty tender then.
Yeah.
Did they do reconstructive surgery or?
I did a tendon repair here.
Oh, really?
And then I had to scrape some dead bone out the front of this and
Ouch.
do a bone graft for my heel, and they got cartilage from the cadaver and all this stuff.
All sorts of new pieces, and sounds like a painful process.
Yeah. So these Springville officers, they need to talk to Pam. And then I don't really know what's going on. I don't have any idea. Did you guys talk to Pam already?
Alright, sir, so I have a question for you. Pam already told me that the house, can we ask for her to come outside as well?
Yeah.
Thank you.
I'm gonna go with him.
Right? My backwards.
You can sit there. Can I sit here?
Sure.
How about you?
So what are we waiting for now?
We came up to verify they were here.
Okay.
And at this point, we're waiting for a phone call to let us know what we need to do at this point.
Did you guys get to talk to Pam?
We have no idea what's going on. That's what I just told him. We were just told to come up here and see if they were here. That's all we're here for.
Okay.
Is Pam here?
She's sitting in
She's in the back of the car.
in handcuffs in that car. Tie these before I trip them. So are more people coming, or you're just waiting for a call?
There's Springville officers on their way, is the information that we have, okay?
Whoa, man. Crazy.
And they probably will be here in 10 to 15 minutes.
I can just see more and more guys showing up. And girls.
Well, that's what's gonna happen. I already
so
told
crazy.
you that.
I know,
Right?
I mean more than a couple, right?
Oh, I don't know how many officers. I would assume
I
very
mean, this
many.
is like what happens when there's like some big drug bust or something. You know, I do have, you know, I've done a lot of background. You can run a background on me. You know,
Not
I,
too concerned.
I had to do that for the VA several times. Been drug tested, been everything.
Yep. Well, they have to do their proper investigation, okay? Maybe not necessarily into you, but for whatever their case is about, okay?
Is that the only way to detain someone is to put them in handcuffs in a police car?
No, sir, I already explained it to you, okay?
Explain what?
The reason why she's in the back of the car right now. Okay, do you want me to re-explain it to you?
Well, I was just asking you.
No,
if
sir,
there
that's not.
I was asking
that's not
you
the only way to
if there's
detain a
another
person.
way. What's another
Sure.
way to detain someone?
So if I were to tell you you're being detained right now, you'd be detained right there. Does that make
So
sense?
why can't she?
Because she cannot be talking to anyone else. She cannot be on her phone. Per policy, she has to be
I
in
have
hand.
her phone.
I understand that. Okay. I've already explained it to you. There's officers on their way who are going to talk to her. Like I said, we all have limited information. We're assisting officers. I do not know the background of the case, but obviously it's serious enough for her to be detained, okay? And for the children to be present. Alright? If I had more information, I'd give it to you, but I don't.
Hello.
They've got her in the patrol car. So, yeah, they're just attacking. So.
Those two are police officers, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they were just checking to make sure that these girls were here and that they're okay.
Us or them?
Them.
So they're part of a bigger organization than we are. They're major crimes from Utah County. So they're a little bit higher on the echelon. They got called here in case we needed assistance.
I don't think you're going to need assistance.
Right? I think we can handle it, right? No, they're just checking.
Is your backyard fairly steep, or is it flat?
Well, it's not hills.
Is it
Around
not hills?
3/4 of an acre.
Oh, okay. Well, I just saw that the east side of your yard is a pretty good drop off there.
Right over there.
Yeah. I was just wondering if your backyard was hilly as well.
It's got some hills.
Yeah. Probably be fun for like a slip and slide.
Yeah.
Would it be good for a
It's
slip
fun
and slide?
sledding.
Oh yeah, I bet that would be way fun. Oh, very good.
You guys want to drink your water?
That's very kind of you. We're okay.
I got it in the fridge in the garage if you're thirsty.
Well, thank you. I've got water in my vehicle. Thank you, though. Do you girls need water? No? Okay. Do you just play city volleyball, or do you play for school? Do you play club at all? No? How long have you been playing volleyball? You like it? Yeah? What position do you usually play? No? You guys kind of rotate? You rove? Is that what you call it? Rove around? That's cool. That's awesome. I played volleyball back in the day too. Super fun. And you play, is that right? Okay. Sweet. Is your season over, or are you just getting started? Is it? How'd you guys do? Yeah? Good. Do they do it by age bracket? Is it skill level or bracket? Okay. What was your age bracket? Okay. Very good. Are there girls that like play on your same level then? Like skill level wise. That's awesome. It's hard sometimes when you get stuck in an age bracket. Some people don't live up to. You're like, yeah, we had some of those too. Do you guys play cities just... How does that work, playing for city leagues? Okay. Do you guys do any sort of like, I don't know what they call it, like competitions to where you play other cities too? No? You just play each other? That's fun. Sweet. What's your favorite position to play? You just like to play? That's awesome. Well, you're so tall. I definitely didn't. Yeah, you're super tall. You walked out and I was like, wow. It makes sense. You play volleyball. Are you going to try to play like an... No. Not for the school teams. Just a hobby, just for fun. All good, as long as it stays fun and I'm not doing it because you feel like it's a chore, right? Do you go? You're not in public school? Do you do homeschool? Yeah. Do you Dutch braid your own hair? Yeah. Me too. I was lazy to do that. I just have it in a ponytail braid. Did you teach yourself or did someone teach you? Half and half? That's awesome. Can you braid other people's hair too? Oh, very good. I feel like sometimes a lot of people, they can either braid them on themselves or braid other people's hair, but they can't do both. So that's really cool. Yep, I'll have to go with you, and he can stand by too if he doesn't want me in his house without Yep, but I have to go with you too. She just needs to grab her shoes. Where are your shoes at in the house? They're in the back of the house? Okay.
Like in the kitchen, back by the door there.
Or he can grab them. You want to grab them? If you can get up on that sore ankle, dang it.
Yeah, maybe you should just go with it.
Okay. If you try to run, we will chase you.
Are you both going in? Is that what you're asking about?
Did you want to grab your shoes or no? Do you want them to wait? Okay.
At least you guys don't have lights flashing, it would be worse.
Not necessary.
What was that?
At least you guys don't have lights flashing, that'd be even worse. Never had
Try
a
to be
police.
incognito.
Never had a police car in my driveway, ever.
I have one every night.
Yeah, but your neighbors know who you are, and they know what you're up to and everything.
You just need a VIN inspection.
Need
We
what?
couldn't find the van. You just need a VIN inspection. That was it. We couldn't
VIN
find the VIN.
inspection?
Like
All
for
you
your
gotta
car?
tell 'em.
For which car?
We'll look at that one for you. Make sure it's good. And then that's what you can tell everybody.
If you want me to, I can throw him down on the front lawn and cuff him and make it look like he was running through the neighborhood from somebody.
Him? I'm not gonna cuff him. No thanks. I couldn't cuff anyone right now with this ankle.
What'd you do to it?
Had surgery. I couldn't even cuff my grandkids. I worked at the prison a long time ago.
Oh, you did? What'd you
Ran
do
the
there?
laundry there? I was a correctional officer.
Oh, really? How was that?
I only did it for 8 years. Then I went to nursing.
Oh, okay. Were you in laundry the whole time?
I was in the mail room at first, and then they put me in laundry, and then just left me there, and I ran laundry. It wasn't a good place to work.
No. I wouldn't want to be stuck inside all the time, all day long.
Okay, we got someone coming up. Can't tell, because they're not
Wonderful.
marked or anything.
It's great.
They blocked you guys, though.
It's fine.
It's alright. I can round myself out.
That's why they got in the truck.
They don't have one of those giant bumpers on there, though.
It's all bulletproof and it's pretty heavy. We'll get through there.
Okay, so is this Springville?
Yeah.
Probably.
Yes.
Girls, I have no clue what's going on, and I don't know what's going to happen. So just, the worst thing we can do is try to fight it. So you gotta just go with it, whatever. and then sort it out. I don't know how that's going to happen. So we'll see what they say.
So we have no clue really what's even going on.
I don't know.
How long have they been here?
An hour? I don't know. How long has it been?
Oh, I don't know. Don't look at me.
How long have
Them.
the girls been here?
Oh, here at the house?
Yeah, how long have you guys had custody of them?
I think it was around, like, because I mowed the back lawn. I got done, I think, about, was it about 2? Did you guys get here at 2? 2? I don't know if I have anything on here that would tell me. I was out there for 3.5 hours. It took me with his ankle to mow the backyard. 3.5 hours. And yesterday I did that side, my wife did that side. But you don't move very fast with that.
Yeah, I bet.
3.5 hours, I think I started. I don't know what time it is. It's probably about 2 or 3. What time is it now?
Probably 7.
7:20. I think it was about 3. I don't know. I didn't pay attention. I don't pay attention to time now that I'm retired. I don't really.
I'll say that in about 15 to 20 years.
I started my retirement, the state retirement, on September 1st, so in a couple of days. Just 8 years. But how many do you have?
I mean, I have.
You can't afford a lawyer or to be appointed to represent you for any question. You start answering questions now without having counsel present, and they stop answering questions at any time.
So, should I make sure I have an attorney? I don't even know what I'm in trouble for.
So it's not so much that you're in trouble. We're just trying to get answers about the Franke family.
So, excuse me, but the officer said that they just had to make sure that the girls came on their own free will and that they were healthy and they were okay, which they did.
Sure.
They came to clean my house.
Before we get any further, though, I want to make sure, do you understand those rights that I explained to you?
Yeah, I understand.
You understand them? Are you okay answering some questions for me?
I don't know if I am or not. Can I talk to my husband? I've never had this ever happen before.
At this point,
at all.
you're not, as far as we know, you're not in any trouble at this
Yes.
point. We're trying to figure out what's going on, how the girls got here, all that kind of stuff. So that's mostly what we want to talk to you about at this point. So
You're not going to jail.
great.
I hope not for having to come clean up my house.
So if you want to have an attorney present, that's totally your choice. That's your right. But we can't tell you yes or no whether you need that, right? That's only something
I can't talk to my husband and ask him. I mean, I just have never done this before. I have no idea. I'm just like shaken. I don't know what's going on. I had them come over and do some, I've never had handcuffs in my life put on me.
Right. A lot of times.
And I don't even understand why I did everything he asked me to do, and you
It's
put
an
handcuffs
officer
on.
safety thing. It's just sometimes, because here's the thing, right? He doesn't know you, right? He's never interacted with you. We've had people that have gone completely from like a normal level to all of a sudden going crazy and assaulting and things like that. So it's more of a.
I get that.
It's not to get you in trouble. It's not to scare you. It's just keep things calm, especially when he was here by himself, right? If you're here at the house and someone else came out, it's normal. It's just the okay. Are you okay to just answer some questions?
So, when you came to the door, you asked, brought her right out. He didn't even know it was there, and I said, "Hey, what about?" He said, "I don't know. All we care about." I said, "Well, it's in the house, right?"
At this point, like I told you before, these are the ones that you need to talk to, because I'm not the one that's investigating your case.
So let me give you a little bit of backstory of how this all ended up happening. Is that okay with you?
Yeah.
Okay. So we got a call from St. George Police Department because there are siblings of were found down there in a pretty distraught condition. That information came to us. We went to Springville, the address they have in Springville. No one's there. And so then we kind of do some follow-up. we find out that the rec center, and then someone said that you had came and picked her up. So based on the conditions that we, the other kids were found.
It makes sense you're concerned about them.
Right, and we don't know you.
Right.
We don't know what your involvement is with them. We don't know any of that. And so, and DCFS has a warrant to take these girls into custody, into state custody.
Yeah, I don't know everything that's happening, but we'll do whatever you want to do. I mean,
I just am curious, is there a reason that you went and picked her up today?
Yeah.
What was the reason you went and got her today?
She's going to come clean at my house.
She's going to come clean? Is that something that regularly happens?
Yeah, she comes and cleans, or she comes and cans. She comes and does weeds and stuff, and I have company coming tonight from
Costa Rica. That's DCFS.
Oh, yeah, I was going to say, so one of my neighbors, that'd be embarrassing. Yeah. So my friend called me and she said, hey, I have a family emergency. I'm going to St. George.
How's it going?
We're both here.
Just for situational awareness, though, she occasionally walks up to the younger one and whispers something in her ear. So if you are going to talk to him separately, because I think she might be coaching her.
How are they, like, temperament-wise? I haven't talked to them yet. It sounds
The
like
girls,
they've been good.
Girls have been melancholy. They're just sitting on the porch, haven't really said a word to us. They whisper stuff to each other. But
Older sister was saying that they might be rough. Yeah.
Hold on. I was thinking she was going to run, but she changed her mind, I think. She had that look somewhere in the house.
For, like, hiding?
I don't know. They didn't tell me.
So it sounds like when they got here, they asked her, she's like, she's in the living room now, and then they kept talking for a little bit, and she's like, well, why aren't you looking? So, I don't think we have, because
you're obviously friends with them.
And they come to my house all the time. Well, not all the time, but I mean, they live in Springville. I go down there and like I taught them how to make jelly at your house. So
I don't know, but they have mom and dad.
Right.
That's been like
right.
A long time.
Yeah.
They're not being cooperative, but like they're not.
They never have.
But they weren't at the house.
Like noon.
Okay, so she contacted around noon, and then you went and picked up both of them. Were they both in Springville, or were? She was at Ace, but what Ace was it at?
I don't know. I can give you the address, but I don't remember. It's somewhere like south.
Spanish Fork?
Yeah, I mean, no, not Spanish Fork. It's past Spanish Fork.
Santa Quinn?
We went to the Rollies barn right after I picked her up.
Okay, so probably Santa Quinn.
Yeah, that's Santa Quinn.
Okay.
That's almost a Nephi type area.
Yeah.
Okay. She was at the Ace. And did you call both the girls and say, hey, your mom told me to come get you?
No.
Okay. How did you contact them to know where they were at?
I just went to the pool and said, hey, they have a family emergency. Can I pick up? She said, sure. So I just said, family emergency. Your mom said you could come help me clean today. She said, okay.
Okay. And what else? How did you get in contact to pick her up?
Ruby just told me she'd be at the Ace Hardware.
Oh, okay. So Ruby told you where both of them to be. Okay. Okay.
So they've been here all day. We went to Rolly's farm and got Rolly's Red Barn and got ice cream at the Red Barn. And then we came here and we scrubbed the floors and vacuumed and made lunch at BLT's, and we were going to go pick tomatoes and make salsa tonight.
Okay.
So that's kind of what we were doing tonight.
So just to make sure I'm understanding all this correctly, Ruby contacted you around noon and said that they had
around I don't know if that's exact.
That's your best guess.
Said she had a family emergency.
And needed you to pick up the girls.
Yeah, she said, would you mind watching the girls while I'm gone? Because she was leaving. I said, yeah, I could do that because I need some help cleaning.
Okay, and then did she say to bring them to your house for today and then take it back home tonight, or to keep them here for a couple days?
She didn't say. I was just planning on bringing them home tonight.
Oh, okay. Then she also
Like a separate
down there. The kitchen bolts right there. Okay.
Picked them up.
And did you pick up first then?
Mm-hmm.
And then you went down? Okay.
And then they've been here, besides going to that Rolly's Red Barn, they've been here the whole time.
Okay. And you guys have been just cleaning?
Yeah. Go smell my house. It smells great. Yeah, we had lunch. We just finished cleaning, and I said, okay, what do you guys want to do now? I said, we got to go pick the tomatoes once it gets cool, and then we'll learn. They wanted to learn how to make salsa, so I said, okay, we can do that. I said, let's just take a break for a minute, and that's when pounding on the door. We opened the door right up. He said, ask for me. I came right out, and then you asked us now come out here, and then like I said, I told him, you know, what, and he said, well, we're not concerned. I said, well, okay, well, she's in the house, and then I don't know what you did. You went to the house and asked for her too.
Yeah. That was because information was slowly getting trickled to him. I don't think he knew about it.
Initial CAD notes just said locate and detain you until they have.
Yeah. So that's what happened. We've been at home cleaning this whole time and dusting and and then we were going to pick tomatoes and make salsa and then take them home.
Okay. So this is
Pam.
Botcher. He got a call from Ruby this morning around noon.
Around there. I don't know exactly.
Ruby asked her to pick up the girls, gave them the locations of where they both would be at, and just said, hey, we have a family emergency downstairs door. He wants the girls. And she said, okay. So she went down and got them. They came back here, and they've been cleaning.
I just have house guests coming tonight, so I said, yeah, that'd be great. Could they come clean? And she said, yeah, they'd love to do that. So.
Yeah. So.
And then we went to the Rolly's Red Barn, got ice cream on the way because they'd never been there before. I said, what, you haven't been to Rolly's Red Barn? Have you guys been to Rolly's Red Barn? Yeah. So we were there and got ice creams and they bought some things and then we came straight here.
Where did you
had lunch. What?
Where did you pick them up from?
The Springville swimming pool.
Oh, okay. And then you guys went down to Santa Quinn after?
Well,
no, I went to Ace Hardware.
Where at?
In Santa Quinn.
In Santa Quinn. Does she work there, or what was she doing there?
I don't know. She just said
Ruby gave her the.
Oh, okay. Ruby just said she'll be at
Ace Hardware.
Okay, so we picked up and I was the Rolly's Red Barn. So let's stop here.
Gotcha.
Came home. I said, okay, you guys, can you clean the downstairs and I'll start vacuuming upstairs and work for like, I don't know, a couple hours and then. Oh no, we had lunch first. And then we did the cleaning. And then we were just sitting down. We just finished cleaning. We were just sitting down when we got the knock on the door. And I came right out and got, just did whatever he told me to do.
They were cooperative.
Yeah. Do you have any questions for her?
I really think of them. Well, have you ever had anything like this happen before where you picked up the girls?
Oh, like,
hey, we need you to watch the girls.
No, everything else has been so like they wanted to learn how to make jam, and so they had a whole bunch of strawberries and raspberries, so I went down there, things like that. But so I have interacted with them, and we've done stuff, but it's usually to make jam or learn how to sew or do something, or like someone has a play or something, we go to see it or something, but not, they have come to my house before and done house weeding and stuff like that.
Okay. How did you start to know the family? How did you guys meet?
The Franke family?
Yeah.
Through a program called Connexions.
Okay.
It's a kind of a life skills type thing.
Okay. So tell me more about when you first met them through the program, or not really know what the program is.
She was a coach.
She was a coach. Okay. What type of things do they do with the program?
It's like life skills. Like learning how to, it's like be honest, responsible, and humble. Those are those 3 pillars of their program.
Is there like a meeting place for you met, or is it kind of a virtual
No,
place?
it's online every Saturday morning. It's called Empowering Joy.
Okay. How long have you known them for?
Oh, gee.
Ish.
Probably, oh, gee, I don't know. Let's see. I mean, I didn't know her really well because she was in the program, but I didn't really know her. But I've known her probably really well, maybe 3 years.
Is this like a program that she started, or is it just one that she kind of...
She's just a part of it.
She's just part of it. Cool. Okay. Any other questions? Okay. Well,
Call me if you want
We appreciate you cooperating with us.
Information.
Yeah. So, and like they explained before, the whole handcuffs and everything is
I know,
just
I
because
just
we don't know really what's
never
going on.
in
We
my
don't know
whole
who you
life
are, and
that
so
I have anything like that.
yeah. Well, we appreciate you cooperating with these guys and.
I didn't mean to
I know
scare
you
you.
were just trying to do your job, but you know,
No,
have these girls come to clean my house, and pretty soon I'm in the back of the car with my,
Sure.
you know, and I'm just like, oh my gosh.
Understandable. Did you get her information by chance?
Hers, I have
Yeah.
her names filed, but we can get that more.
Botcher, and it's spelled Bodtcher.
Okay. And does anyone else live in the home?
My husband.
What's his?
Roy Botcher. So we're empty nesters, but I have a lot of kids coming. I have 7 kids, so a lot of kids coming and going.
Oh, gotcha. Grandkids and stuff too, or?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fun.
Great. Well, it was good talking with you. Sorry about scaring you.
Well,
Oh, I'm the one that scared her.
I know you're trying. I know you're trying to do your job, but it's just like it's not in my spectrum of the, you know. So I don't even watch scary police shows or anything because I'm such a pansy. So.
Okay, well, we're gonna go talk to the girls now and let them know. Okay. Do they know that they're coming with us?
No, because he had me come right out, and I haven't
So I
talked to
told her and I told her husband. The kids themselves have not been told, but I'm pretty sure they're aware.
Okay.
I'll tell them just
Did
to
they
go.
bring anything with? Do they have any?
No.
Do they have phones with them? Or electronics of any kind?
I don't know. They might be in their backpacks.
Oh, they have backpacks.
There's one backpack that has just a little wallet, I think. But doesn't have a phone. I know that.
Oh. All right.
Okay. Sounds good.
So can I?
Yeah, you need to go back up. Yep. Thank you.
If they have bags to pack or something.
We're going to.
You wanted to go get your stuff? You guys come in and get your stuff. And you need to go inside the prison and fridge.
Because that's the kinship placement we found, because you guys can't go home yet. So I'm with DCFX, and right now you and your siblings are in state custody, and we found Sherry as the placement.
So they can
you
stay
go
here?
No. So you can stay with family and someone you know better than foster family. Not right now.
We
Is there a reason you guys don't want to go with Sherry?
And we understand that. Obviously, it's not an ideal situation for you, but at this point, it's either with Sherry or, like you said, a foster home with strangers. So.
Because there's a lot going on with some concerns that
Well, that's what we're trying to figure out.
Remember what I said, you gotta deal with, the best case scenario, that's probably it.
Probably once we get to where we're going.
Yes,
So Rachel, I can just call and see how they're doing for you.
Yeah, you can, and then I'll check and make sure everything's good. If I call, you know, some crews up there. We're gonna have one person in the front and one in the back, so I don't know who wants to. Yeah, I can put your bag in the trunk, you can put your bag in the trunk. Thank you.
You have your ID on you? Okay, well, I'm gonna make sure.
How many of us are
Just be aware she's your oddball. Huh? She was pretty worried for nothing in there. Is it rough? Yeah. Just take a photo of your ID really quick. Just in case he didn't tag you. I don't give my name. Just first and last name? Yeah. Perfect. Just right there. Because these will pull, agencies can sometimes pull case numbers, so. Appreciate you. Yeah. Appreciate it. You guys need anything? Okay. Thank you.
You good, Wilbur?
Sir, there we go. We can go now.
I didn't know you would have to ask permission. I thought it was the other way. Oh, that makes so much more sense now. Ben, it's...
Oh, really? Yep. Yeah, we took a lot of heat on that. With Macri, he sent him legal mail, and I opened it up, and there was dental floss involved. I said, I'm going to confiscate that. It's contraband. And he said, no, it's just dental floss. And I said, yeah, I don't have bars. So I confiscated it. He didn't really do anything. Selby, what else? Andrews, that Bishop guy, sick guy, Arthur Bishop.
How long were you out there for?
8 years.
8 years?
I figured, I need to do something more positive with my life. So I started thinking that's what I'm going to do next. I had a lot of friends out there. Did you ever know Bob Trace? He was on the K9 unit. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that dog hit his leg that time, man. He had bad surgery after that.
Yeah.
He lived right down here.
Oh, did he?
Yes.
Yeah, I was on their team up there for a little bit.
You were? So, what was that guy's name? His name was like, was it Little? He was a big guy. I think his name was...
Maybe Tiny.
I can't remember his name. Anyway, he ran the show. Yeah, Bob went to AP&P. He quit the prison, well, retired or whatever. Went to AP&P. I'd imagine he's retired now. I mean, I'm going to be 65 in a couple days.
Yeah, most of the guys I started up there with are either retired or starting to retire. So.
Okay, we got to look on that here. That might be my brother. I got to go out and talk to him. He's really... You guys don't mind.
Well, let's make sure that's who that is.
Unless your brother's a female.
No.
Oh, okay.
That's not.
So let's do some face.
Yeah.
I don't know who that is. Oh, she's probably with Springfield or something. My brother kind of pops off. I didn't think he drove that car. He's got Jeeps. He has 2 Jeeps. And I've heard him go out and send them for himself.
Yeah, I got 2 brothers. They do the same thing. Sometimes you can't control.
He's an older brother too, 6 years old. Now I'm in a position where he can beat me up again because of his surgery. I got rid of that a long time ago. He used to beat us all up. We're 5 boys in the family. He's the oldest too. We got to the point where I didn't have to.
I was the baby.
You were?
Yeah,
You
so...
got picked on?
Yeah, it's older brothers. You do anything. Do anything that'll slap you around.
No, it was Coddle. Did you know a guy named Coddle? Coddle, or yeah, he's a big guy.
Yeah, he was a shift commander. He was a captain or something.
Yeah. Hey, did you work with the little scrawny guy over there in Max named Shirley?
Name doesn't ring a bell.
Joe Shirley. We called him G.I. Joe.
Was he as good as the G.I. Joe?
No. There's a little punk.
You remember Fiker?
Who?
Fiker? That's who my sergeant was when I was in there.
Once everything moved over there, I kind of lost touch because the laundry was right there by the culinary. I'd go pick up laundry, but we never saw him. They just leave it out for us. I've been lost touch with
Do you know who is? They're trying to code for him on Law 2.
What?
They're trying to code for him on Law 2. You know where he's at?
We're 14, but we said negative checks.
Oh, you're not. I think he's on a traffic stop. Pioneer.
I know that's super duper long, but let me know what you guys think. If you picked up on anything in this body cam, knowing now what you know about Pam, if you didn't know that before, let me know if you picked up on anything. I think this is interesting, and I wonder if she's not, in charge of maybe that storage unit with all the Connexions stuff in it. Is she going to carry on the Connexions brand, or is she going to branch off and do something else? This lady's obviously been involved in this for a very long time. What do you guys think? Let me know. I will see you guys in the next video. Stay safe. Happy Easter. Be sure to check out my other videos and playlists for more true crime content. And if that's not enough, you can join our Patreon. Don't have a tinfoil hat? It's okay. We'll make you one. It's that easy. See you guys in the next video.
See you later. Bye.